What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Warkid here, coming to you with another League of Legends commentary. Now, in this video, I will be playing as Draven, but in the mid lane. Now, this is, I guess you could say, a breaking the meta type deal, since it's not something you would see ordinarily. But it does work. It is, it is doable, as you'll see here in the video. Now, the reason that I wanted to make a Draven gameplay is because today was the release of the newest patch where they, I don't know if you could say nerf, I guess, nerf Draven, where they changed his passive so he's not a lane bully anymore. And they made it now so he builds stacks when he kills minions and enemy champions and stuff like that. Now, I'm not too sure in depth of what the update did again with the whole passive thing. I don't really know what the stacks do. I didn't really look that in depth to it. I just know that they changed the passive.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
But I still am able to do well with Draven. Draven is still a good champion, so don't think that they nerfed him to the ground and that he's unplayable anymore. He's still definitely a playable champion. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and fast forward past this part because this is just boring to watch the first half of it. Alright, so now we are past the leashing of the blue buff, and now we are back into lane. So I am versing an Annie mid. Alright, so we get first blood right off the bat. Good job by the bot lane. Cosmo going in hot. So right now I'm just farming, building up my stacks. As you can see, I have 9 stacks right now. Alright, so I do get level 2 before Annie. So I do want to be a little aggressive. I want to be kind of aggressive here. I do see that her stun is up. That little wind thing that's around her right now means that her stun is up, and you want to be careful because her next spell will CC you. So right now, once again, just building my stacks. So I do see that she casts her spell and her CC is down, so I'm going to try to make a move on her here soon. Alright, so I do hit my E. Unfortunately, I don't have my W.
Don't be jealous.
And actually, sorry, I think it's when you catch your axes, you build stacks as well. You pretty much build stacks doing everything. Killing minions, catching axes, killing champions.
Places to go, we see.
Alright, so I did go Doran's Blade first. I'm very confident in my Draven play, which is why I didn't go for wards and pots. I'm very experienced with Draven, I play him a lot, so I was kind of confident that if I was to get ganked, I could get out of it alive, especially this early, since I have flash up. But I eventually do buy wards, as you'll see here. Okay, so right now I am out CSing Annie, putting a good amount of pressure, pushing the minions to her turret, making her lose some CS. I probably should be a little more aggressive, but since I've never done an Annie against Draven matchup, I'm not too experienced against it, so I don't know how to really play it out. But now that I'm looking at it, I should probably be a little more aggressive, especially when her stun's down. Alright, so 28 stacks right now, not bad. Not bad at all.
I've got pain to serve.
Alright, so I'm trying to get this E on her again. I do have my W now, so whenever I throw my E and I hit her with an axe, my W is now up. Up. She just done me. Good job by her to disengage that. So with Draven, every time you throw an axe and if you catch it, your W resets, which is your speed boost. So you can just catch an axe, run, catch an axe, run. It's just a non-stop process that you can do. Right, so I see that Cho'Gath is there, so I'm pretty much trying to act a fool here, just play smart. Don't know what this Cho'Gath is doing. I mean, not Cho'Gath. This Nunu. We are able to force his flash. Maybe I should have been a little more aggressive there. I thought Annie was going to like flash in and stun me, which is why I was trying to play at a safe spot, but could have played that better. So I do go back now that I have enough for my Vam Scepter. I do like to get Vam Scepter as my second item, always on Draven, just because it builds into the Bloodthirster. So get that, buy a ward since I did get ganked. The second that a jungler starts to show presence in your lane, you want to start buying wards because you know he's going to keep coming back. Especially if he makes you burn a summoner spell. Like if he makes you burn flash or barrier, he's definitely going to come back again because he knows the next time will be almost a guaranteed kill. So that's why wards are so important. Alright, so working my way back into lane.
Let's do this.
I would say both, all the lanes are winning right now. Even though bottom did die, they still got first blood. The first blood gold is better than just a normal kill. Alright, so I tried to go in there. But my W did reset since I catched an axe. The reason that I stopped going in on that is because there's two reasons. One is she hit 6 before me, so her ult could probably kill me if she did full burst combo, so I was being really cautious there. And the way, if you notice, after I eat her, she just stood still, like I felt like she was trying to act stupid because I felt that the jungler might have been in one of the bushes, so I was just trying to read my opponent, basically. If I had vision on the bushes, then I would have won. See, yep, Nunu was probably in that bottom bush the whole time.
No following these footsteps.
So I just got anxious and came out. So I do see that Annie stunned up, which means if she lands that on me, I am done for. So I'm just gonna farm at a safe spot. I am level 6 now. I do have my ult. So I should probably be a little more aggressive now. Although I do not have vision on either of the bushes. And their jungler is clearly trying to kill me here. Alright. So I do put a ward there, because that's the last time. The first gank was from that area, and I just saw him go that way, so that's why I warded that bush instead of the other one. That's it. Just catching double axes, building stacks. Unfortunately, I missed my E, but I am able to catch an axe on her. Alright, so her stun is down. Let's see if I can make any plays here. Unfortunately, my minions are pushed very close to her turret. Alright, Soraka popped the ult. That's what that was, in case you're wondering. Alright, I should have went balls to the wall there. Probably could have got a kill, especially since I had flash and barrier up. Well, that could have been played better. I could have landed my ult a little better as well, but it's okay. It's worth it because I pushed her out of the lane. She's going to go back, and now I can just push this wave to her turret, making her lose even more CS and getting damage in on the turret. Taking objectives is very good for your team. It provides global gold. Constantly catching these stacks. I'm at 113 stacks right now. Now, like I said, I'm not too sure what the stacks do again. I didn't look too in-depth into it. So if you do know, let me know in the comments below, giving me a more in-depth overview of it. It would mean a lot. So this way I can play better. Alright, so I go back. Gonna get, I think, 2 wards this time. I do get another Doran's Blade to make myself tankier and extra lifesteal, since I do not have enough for my BF sword.
Perfection.
Whenever I don't have enough for a BF sword, I either get, like I said, Vamp Scepter. Well, I always get Vamp Scepter, but if I don't have enough on the third way back, I just get another Doran's Blade because it makes you tankier, gives you that extra damage lifesteal, and it's really good. A lot of the Koreans and Asian teams do it. You'll notice a lot of AD carries actually don't even go for the BF sword third or second. They'll just go right for another Doran's Blade.
An ally has been slain.
Doesn't get better than this.
Alright, so I did call Mia there. I did ping that Annie was not there, and I typed it in as well. So I can't get yelled at. Alright, so right here, like, you shouldn't really be doing what I'm doing. Catching the axes on your turret. Whenever the minions are at your turret, you want to just, like, auto-attack them, because catching an axe takes time, so you might miss a CS. I just happen to do it really well there. Usually it doesn't go that smoothly.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright, so I'm at 141 stacks right now. So, as you see, that's what another Doran's Blade does. You make yourself a lot tankier. Alright, so unfortunately Soraka does die from the red buff. And I see that Cho'Gath is going in. So I decided to help my teammates since I do have the wave push mid. Luckily, I have my ult up. Cho'Gath does hit. Alright, so I do flash for that. Maybe I didn't necessarily need to flash for that, but Graves does have an E that would have put him ahead of me, so I just wanted to guarantee myself the kill.
I've got pain.
So the flash was definitely worth it. Double kill, and for that I also got a double buff.
best job.
Alright, so I got a double kill, and as you'll see, I lost stacks. Now, I'm not sure why that is. Maybe they just reset or something, I don't know. Not too sure how that works.
Don't be jealous.
Alright, so this Annie really can't do anything to me right now since I do have double buffs.
Watch and learn.
She does have her stun out, but she won't be able to kill me. So we're now at 1,838 gold, which is enough for my BF sword, so I'm going to probably go ahead and go get that. But before I do, I'm going to go up and help Garen, since I did push the wave, and Annie is still mid. So as a mid player, what you're going to want to do is you want to roam to other lanes when you get the chance. Tell your jungler to cover the lane. So right here, I noticed that Xin has a ward, so I'm just pretending to go back here. And then I pop my W and Q and E. I pretty much botted everything. We do force his flash, which is good, so it's worth it. Okay, so I basically, what I did right there was make him think that I'm going back to mid. So I do pop my E. He doesn't have flash now, so I'm going to go ahead and dodge since we have double buffs and we do have a Garen. I'm trying to get Garen to tank this. I hit him with my ult, hits him on the way back as well. Garen does a good job landing his ult, so definitely worth it. But yeah, like I said, as mid you want to roam and help out your other lanes because you are closest to top and bottom. And if you can win their lanes for them, then that's really like the best way to carry a game. That's why I think mid is the best role to master, especially in solo queue, because you can really help everyone. And if you get fed, it's pretty much GG as well.
Man, I'm good.
Alright, so I'm just going to go back mid here since I see that they're pushing my lane pretty hard. I do apologize if there's some FPS lag. Not much I can do about it. It's Fraps, the program. What are you going to do?
Me to see.
Alright, so I have 37 stacks right now. And 94 CS and 13 minutes is okay. I wouldn't say it's really good. I would say it's average CS. Or, I don't know. You be the judge of that. I mean, for roaming and helping my teammates, I would say it's pretty good. Especially since I'm 3-0.
I don't do subtle.
Alright, so good job bottom. Okay, don't know what this Nunu's doing.
Subtle.
Oh.
I don't do subtle.
Okay, so all the lanes are doing really well right now. Top is now ahead, I believe, from that kill or assist he got. Same with bottom. So everyone seems to be doing alright. So right here, I just get totally screwed. I shouldn't even have burnt my flash summoners. Actually, did I? I don't even think I did. Actually, never mind. I didn't have flash right there. So my teammates didn't really call me at all. Top or bottom didn't say anything. So I kind of got caught out. I mean, it is also my fault as well because I didn't have any wars or vision. Actually, I did have one on the bottom, but I didn't have one on top. I don't know. Oh well, so that's an unfortunate death, but it does happen. What can you do? Alright, so after that gank, I'm not letting that happen again. So I bought 2 wards for both pushes.
Better than this.
Making sure that that never happens again. Because I remember when that happened, I was actually kind of mad. I was like, oh my god, really? Their whole team.
This is where Draven.
But what are you gonna do? Yeah, Cho'Gath, you feast them in. Alright, so I do have a Bloodthirster now. Bloodthirster on Draven is like that's the first main item you want to get. His big item, I guess. It's like his core item, like he needs it. See, look at that damage. Alright, Cho'Gath would have hit that. They probably would have been dead. But it's whatever. Right, so I'm down to 33 stacks now since I died. I did lose stacks.
Doesn't get
so I gotta start catching axes to get them back. The passive is called League of Draven now. But yeah, like I said, I only know that you build up stacks and how to do it. I don't really know the in-depth update. I guess you could say. Alright, so I can't really do anything to Annie right now because she's playing really, really passive because she knows I'm ahead of her. So I guess you could say she's playing smart because she knows that I don't think she can take me in a 1v1 now. She's probably just still waiting for Nunu to gank or another gank like the prior one. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this damage. I try to catch the axe, but she stuns me, so I'm unable to do so. But it's okay because I have my Bloodthirster and I'm just going to lifesteal it back.
Doesn't get better than this.
So no problem. There we go. Alright, so she does stun me again.
I've got pain to serve.
Alright, I'm getting her pretty low here. So I go balls to the wall, I hit my E. Alright. I didn't think she was gonna flash to the right, I thought she was gonna flash forward, which is why I ulted. But it's still worth it, I was able to get it. So that just puts me even further ahead. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this turret to get my team global gold. And then possibly roam and help my team some more. But seems like no. Bottom is pushed all the way, and here comes Xin Zhao, I noticed. So having vision is good. I see Cho'Gath, so I go for the E, but he reacts to it. Good job by Zen to get away from that, because if I would have hit that E and Cho'Gath would have hit a Rupture, he would have been dead for sure. Alright, so finishing off my Berserker Greaves. And then I get a Zeal. Now what I usually do with Draven is Bloodthirster's the first core item, like I said. Then I usually just get a Zeal and then build Infinity Edge. Phantom Dancer comes last, I would say. Well, not. It depends, I guess, on the team composition and the enemy's team comp, but I don't really rush Phantom Dancer as opposed to Bloodthirster and Infinity Edge. I find those two items are really, really core items for most AD carries. Now, Blade of the Rune King, I don't really get on Draven. I feel like you really don't need it on him, especially since you have to focus on catching axes and like keeping your distance. All right, so see any new? Oh god!
Following these footsteps.
I almost got caught out there. I was like, oh my god, that whole team again. So I'm telling Cho'Gath to cover mid because I want to go gang top again since he's overextended and I'm not sure if he has any wards.
I'm good.
So he just happens to come into this bush at the right time for me to gank him. I do pop my flash because I want to go ham on him. Once again, Garen does a really good job tanking the turret here. This time he gets the kill, which is even better. Good ult by Soraka as well. I'm not sure if she's doing it for us, but good timing regardless.
An ally has been slain.
So remember, guys, it's a team game. You want to, like, if you can show presence in other lanes without sacrificing anything, make sure you do it because it'll benefit you in the long run. Because we got our teammates fed here.
Good.
Alright, so now we're also going to go ahead and get more golden gold by taking out that turret. So this is really the way to carry games, I guess you could say. By winning your lane and showing presence in other lanes and pushing other objectives and all this other stuff. Like I feel like I'm literally doing everything I possibly can to win this game. And to be honest, this is one of the one games I can say like I carried, I guess, because normally if I just do good in lane, that doesn't really mean anything. Yeah, you win lane, but it's a team game. So in this game, I'm showing presence in all the lanes and trying to help everyone. Right, so it's only 12 to 10, but I do have 4 kills. A good amount of stacks on my passive. Things are looking good, especially objective-wise. We have more objectives than them, and that's really what matters the most, is global gold
I have the best job.
So I see that Cho'Gath is going bottom. I'm trying to keep mid in place so that the gank is successful, because if mid goes down, that'll kind of counteract it. Alright, so I push that wave so that Annie is forced to save her turret by killing the minions. This lets me roam. So I also see that bottom is not there, and so I'm just going to go ahead and take this objective because the jungler is nowhere to be found. I know Annie's at mid turret farming, and bot lane is Mia. So we're in good position, especially since our whole team is here. Alright, so Dragon spawns in 6 minutes. Make sure you put the timestamps on your chat. So right here it says 2057, which means Dragon will come up 2657. So just keep that in mind for future games where you get objective. keeping time and tab on that kind of stuff is very important to win games. Okay, so right now their whole team is bottom right now, basically. So I'm just pushing this right here.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, so I just go ahead and throw my ult down there just to help out. Unfortunately, if I would have hit Graves there, it would have been really good, but I did hit Annie, and Cho'Gath was able to get the kill because I weakened her, and I did get the assist. So right here, I'm just trying to take on this Draven, this Zen. Pop my barrier, my Bloodthirster was pretty stacked, so I was able to. I wasn't really catching enough axes. I could have played that a lot better, but since he knocked me up, it kind of threw me off. And then I hit him with the classic C in there. All in good fun though. It's not actual shit talking. I'm just messing around. All right, so I'm trying to like build Affinity Edge. For some reason, I can't click it for the life of me. So I grab another BF sword. I also have a pickaxe as well, so I'm almost at my Infinity Edge. And once I get that, it's really going to be hard for them to survive the amount of damage I'll be putting out.
Perfection? I got that.
So right now, Soraka gets caught, but she does since she has a lot of sustain and a lot of healing, she does a good job staying alive. Alright, so she pops her ult, exhausts Grave, very smart play. She exhausted the right person. Alistar knocks her out of range of Graves, so we are able to stop and gets the kill with the silence. Good job by, really good job by Soraka there. Unfortunately, I don't have my ult up or anything. But as you'll see here, Kog'Maw snipes him from the sky. Good job by Kog'Maw. That was a really good ult. As you see there, I said nice to him in the chat. Trying to keep a positive mentality on the team. At least we are winning. Alright, so just going to push this wave as hard as possible. Since we did kill, like, I think 3 right there. So we have plenty. And Zin's top and Nunu just went back, so we can push this wave a little more.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Let's do this.
Alright, so Cho'Gath does hit that knockup. I don't know. Alright, so right here, I do not know what this Nunu is doing. I mean, I guess he had the right intention on trying to save the turret, but he didn't do it properly, I would say. If he moved up a little bit, maybe, but just standing there. So right there, I saw that Graves was about to be dead, so I tried to ult him because I didn't think he'd get away, but then Kog'Maw hit him with the snipe. So, they do surrender there. Thank you guys so much for watching. 6-1 with 4 assists, 164 CS, not bad. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and please remember to subscribe.